How we improve lives. This video will help you learn about the Munson Healthcare Operating System. This segment is about improvement huddles. The purpose of an improvement huddle is to use your team's collective knowledge to solve problems. We talked with Christy Norman, Director of Rehabilitation Services, and asked her why the improvement huddle is important to her department.
I've continued with the improvement huddle because I feel like it is a golden opportunity to get in front of the staff. I have the staff for 30 minutes every week. We do the shift huddle for the first 15 minutes and the improvement huddle the second 15 minutes. But I have everybody in the room, I have their attention, we're all focused on the same work.
The improvement huddle is proof that problem solving is best done as a team sport.
You know, the improvement huddle is set up that I'm not solving all the problems, it's the team. If it's important enough for them to put a ticket in, they might step up to be the leader of the ticket, the owner of the ticket. So it gets everybody involved in it. There's always good conversation about how to solve that problem or to work on that. There's good input all the time. But the two things that I like the most about it is it's constant communication. The right people are in the room. So they're constantly coming along with the progress of whatever the ticket is because they're all there, they're all hearing it, and they're all having an opportunity for feedback. The other thing that I like about it that was missing in the previous way I would have solved a problem is that 4-week touch base, that PDSA cycle. Is it still working? Whatever we put in place, is that working? And if it doesn't work, go back up to the beginning. What are we missing? What needs to be addressed? And then put it through that cycle again.
For rehabilitation services, their improvement huddle is a foundational meeting that helps them get better every day.
What motivated me to keep it going, or the discipline to keep it going, I like process, order, and if something works, I like to continue to implement that. I feel like, you know, as leaders, and really anybody in any walk of life, you have so many things you're juggling, right? There's so many different things you gotta try to make sure you do or, you know, take care of. And to me, the system works.
Using your improvement huddle to take on big problems requires the right mindset for everyone.
The biggest problem we fixed as part of the improvement huddle, I think, has to do with how we scheduled staff to work the holidays. We had a process, we had a system that was put together probably 20 years ago, and we had a new employee join and said, I don't think this is fair to new employees. It's very well set up for senior employees because it went based on seniority, but I don't think it's so fair to new employees. And so she put a ticket in, which I thought was pretty brave of her because we got a lot of senior people there. And but she put a ticket in, felt comfortable enough to do that, and she said she would be the owner. And she did some homework, collected a few different ways to do it, and presented it to the group. The group voted on it and came up with a new process. We put it in practice, and it's, you know, that's what we use today. And I didn't have to be the one to solve it. Again, it was the improvement huddle. It's a group effort.
Building a leadership attitude is only one of the many benefits of the improvement huddle.
If you're passionate enough to put the ticket in, or if you're bothered enough to put the ticket in, you probably want to make a change, and a positive change to that. And so often the person who puts the ticket in is the owner often. Now sometimes it's not because it's so outside their scope, maybe they don't want to be an owner. But I try to educate people in the very beginning. Doesn't mean you have to solve everything. It just means you need to make sure you're just the one making sure the ticket moves forward. But we have a lot of good leaders, I think, in the department, or people that are kind of wired that way to want to take on a project and see it through.
Helping your team get rid of that annoying pebble in their shoe problem allows the team to connect just a little bit more.
I got 20-some people, 30 people in the room today, and they all heard the same information, and they all had an opportunity to ask questions or converse. You know, things get lost in email sometimes. And, you know, we have an opportunity to connect. It pulls us together. We have the communication link. I would really miss if we didn't have our huddle. I just feel like it helps pull us together as a team. It sets the tone for the week, sets the tone for the day. I feel like we would miss a lot. I would never want to go back to not doing the huddle, and that's why we've kept it this whole time, because I feel like it's the glue. It's part of the glue that kind of keeps us together.